Have you ever had one of those days where everything just goes wrong, but you have no one else to blame but yourself? Well, I'm talking about those days when you go to the gas station to pump gas, and after you pay the cashier for your gas, you forget and just drive off. And you only realize what you did after you're halfway back home. Or you go to the fridge to get a drink, and after watching TV during the commercial break, and then afterwards you realize, I can't find the remote. No matter how hard you try, you can't find it. And then you realize later on, the remote is in the fridge. Who do you blame? Yourself. And now I know everyone has gotten one of those days, and so many of you guys are out there thinking, gosh, I wish I could blame somebody. So tell us your stories right now as the first song goes out. This is Mandy Moore with Stupid Cupid. That was Mandy Moore with Stupid Cupid, and now you guys are tuned in to TBS CFM 101.3, listening to What's Poppin', and the first half of our show is brought to you by SK Innovation, Hyundai Motors, and Hanwha Life. Welcome back to What's Poppin' with Brian Ju on TBS CFM 101.3 in Seoul and surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju, and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now here's some contact information so you guys can get in touch with us today. You can send us a text to sharp or pound 1013 for a charge of 51. We're live in the studio today, so give us a call at 02-778-1013. Hit us up on Twitter at TBS What's Poppin'. Also about our open studio next week. Guess what? We're having 2 open studios next week. This week, no open studio, so be sure to come here on the 18th and 16th. 18th, we'll have our normal open studio for Friday, with me, Punita, and Alexander. And the next Monday, the 16th, we're having a very special Christmas show that'll be aired on the 25th. But like I said, we'll be pre-recording that open studio on the 16th. That's next Monday. So be here 10:50-ish so we can get things rolling by 11 a.m. And we'll be having special guests that day like Lee Jung-ah, Palo Alto, Be Free, Occasion of Highlight Records, and an a cappella group called Exit. They'll be all joining us and performing live, so you don't want to miss out on that. So please try to get here at 10:50 on Monday the 16th for a very special Christmas. All right, guys, with that said, now it's time for Papa Verse. Now you guys know by now what I do on Papa Verse is I drop some verses on y'all about my thoughts about the very beginning of our show. So you guys try to figure out where the verses came from. All right, guys, here we go. Now, I hope you guys got a good laugh out of some of the situations I explained earlier of those days when you're extremely forgetful and scatterbrained that nothing really works out. And I'm sure you've had that experience of trying to look for your phone while you're on your phone with your friend. You're like, oh my gosh, I can't find my phone while you're on the phone. That happened to me before. Actually, it happened to me last night where I'm playing music with my phone. I'm like, I don't know where to put my phone. Where's that music coming from? And I just realized I'm just a stupid person. Or maybe some of you guys are frantically looking for your keys for your house, and you realize your keys are on the same key holder as your car, and you're driving your car, and you're like, oh no, where's my house keys? Another one is you accidentally fall asleep with your contacts on in the morning, and then you put your glasses on, and you're like, why is everything blurry? Oh no, my eyes are so bad. And then you realize your contacts are still on. And it happens to, the best of us. And no matter how organized we may be, we have those days. But instead of calling yourself stupid, how about taking a sign, realizing that it's a sign saying, chillax, relax, stop what you're doing, and just calm down and relax, because it's only happening when your brain has too much to process. All right, that's happened to me a lot. I'm not going to lie. So make sure you guys tweet in all your, weird situations, and we'll read them out loud shortly for you. All right, guys? And if that happens, try to get yourself a massage or walk it off, or even take a nap. That might even help you guys out. And then once you do that, you cool off the engines to your brain, and then everything is better. Or else your life might end up upside, inside out, living la vida loca. Check it out. That was Ricky Martin with Living La Vida Loca. You guys are tuned into What's Poppin' with Brian Ju right now, 101.3. And I want to let you guys know today, guess what day it is? It is time for Pop, Lock, and Drop. And so in the second half of our show, we're going to play all those Pop, Lock, and tracks, of course. Whatever makes you want to dance. So make sure you guys tweet in your requests. Possibly, make sure it's dance music, not ballads or something poppy. But right now, we're going to go over some Twitter comments. We had one about today because our weather in Korea. You guys don't know, it's snowing in Korea, of course. Alex talked about it earlier on this morning. But yes, I woke up to freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, it's snow. Technically, I wish it was Christmas right now because I dream about a white Christmas. Hopefully, we'll get a white Christmas. But with that said, we're going to go over some Twitter comments. We had BFFJ Walker, JJ Addict. And today I was asking if you guys, make mistakes. If you're only human and you realize later on, I'm stupid, but you're not really stupid. We need to chillax. And this is what BFFJ Walker, JJ Addict said. She said, forgetting and misplacing things is everyday life. I was sitting on something I was looking for once. LOL. Ha ha ha. Actually, guess what happened today? I was actually looking for my phone as the song was going out, the Ricky Martin song, and realized the phone was right in front of my face. And I'm like digging through my pockets like, where did I put it? Did I leave it at home? There you go. Mine just happened again today. Also, Maliana wrote, leaving files on top of the car while putting my boy in his car seat, forgetting and driving off. Oh my gosh. Good thing it wasn't the other way around. Could you imagine putting the files in the car and then putting your baby on top of the car and driving off? That would have been bad, Maliana. But good thing it was only your files. Files, it's paper. You can make those again. You can reprint that. So you guys, tweet in all your funny situations. Let us know what it is so I can read them out loud because these are things that make you realize I'm only human and I need to chillax. With that said right now, this next artist, she's a great artist, is Jennifer Lopez with Ain't It Funny. It's that time again, y'all. It's time for Brian's tips to tip the scale. Now, when I mean tip the scale, I don't necessarily mean losing weight. I mean, I'm going to give you guys all kinds of health tips to tip your scale towards a better life. Now, when we came across those forgetful moments in our life, we think about, that we need another cup of coffee. But the thing is, you guys don't know that coffee, actually, when the caffeine wears off, you guys crash. Did you know that? A lot of people did not know that. So here are some ways you can wake yourself up or boost your energy without any caffeine at all. Number 1, pop a piece of gum in your mouth. Yes, it's super easy. It's simple. And funny how a little thing like gum can revitalize your body. The chewing movement increases heart rate and increases blood flow to the brain. Plus, it's a stimulant. It stimulates the nervous system to increase alertness. You all didn't know that, did y'all? And number 2, massage your ears. Yes, you're probably thinking, how's that going to help? Did you know that the outer rim of your ear has all of your body's energy pathways? That's what experts say. So, if you start pinching the rim of your ear and rub up and down for about 10 to 30 seconds, it'll get energy flowing in your body. And if you don't believe me, how about you guys take 10 to 30 seconds right now and try it out? It might wake you up, and then you'll be tweeting me like, Brian, good for advice, good, great advice. You guys help me out. Yes, it will help out. Number 3, belt out your favorite song. For any of you drivers out there, you notice how you drive better and faster when music is on? You're focused, actually. And it's because music is energizing, especially if you sing along to your favorite songs. It increases energetic arousal and decreases tension. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I know, don't hate me when I play my favorite songs. One of my favorite driving songs back in the day makes me want to dance. And a lot of people are like, you like this song? Yes, I do. Don't hate. Check it out, y'all. This is B2K with Bump, Bump, Bump. Welcome back to What's Poppin'. You're here with Brian Jew for the second half. Are you guys ready to get your dance on, to get your crayon? You're in the right time, right place, because we're about to pop, lock, and drop it on y'all. So send your request for your favorite dance song by texting us at #1013 for a charge of 51. Also, you can hit us up on Twitter, email, Kakao message, and also we're live today. So that means you can call 02-778-1013 and share some positive vibes with us and be on air with me. But before that, we have a message from our sponsors, which are Asiana Air, 동서 Food, 혜택 항원 평창수. Yeah, welcome back to the second half of What's Poppin'. I'm poppin', lockin', droppin'. That's my freestyle, y'all. Don't hate me. But right now, we're gonna start it off with a pop lockin' track. Now, there was a 2014 Grammy nominations this past Friday on the 6th. Now, maybe Punita will be bringing some more details to what happened for Friday's show. But just to give you a little bit of info about this next artist, of course, fans have waited so long for the album. Their release has made a big hit, but unfortunately, their album didn't do as well as their expectations or other people's expectations. So, I'm not gonna introduce a song, but I'm playing for y'all so you'll be like, oh, this group? Check it out, y'all. That was Daft Punk featuring Pharrell with Get Lucky. Yes. And Daft Punk had their successful album. And of course, a lot of people were like, oh, what happened to them? Because they weren't nominated for anything. But they have some good songs. To be honest, I wasn't the biggest Daft Punk fan. But this time around, I got to listen to the new songs, which made me get into the old songs as well. So hopefully next year, they'll be nominated for the Grammys as well. But I'm going to go over some Twitter comments right now because there are some funny stories online. And before we do that, Marilyn's mom tweeted in, "I love the song, Brian. I did some club dancing to this song in my club days." Now that song actually was talking about my song, B2K's Bump Bump Bump. Yes, baby, turn around and let me see that sexy body go bump bump bump. That was very fun to dance to. All right, now to read about tweets about some funny things that happened to all our people and our listeners. We have one from Sarah Davies wrote, "I once sat in someone else's car at the grocery store thinking it was ours. Talk about embarrassing, LOL." That's not embarrassing. That's actually scary. Because what if the owner of the vehicle thought you like a kidnapper or something, or some, criminal, runaway criminal from jail? And I would have freaked out if I was the owner of the car. Also, Chef Sherry Bear wrote, "Going to a concert thinking your tickets are in your purse while they're in your pocket instead." That's happened to me, but actually, what I thought was I go to a show, have my tickets or in my pocket, I thought, and I realized I left the tickets in the car. You have to walk all the way back to the parking lot. That gets so annoying. Also, Brian Ju Singapore wrote, "That sounds so familiar." Earlier I was talking about my phone, but I put my phone inside the fridge. Ha ha ha, short-term memory. That happens to the best of us. You have something in your hand, you go in the fridge to get something to drink, not realizing what's in your hand previously is now in the fridge. You go back to the sofa, you're like, where did I put my remote? Or where did I put my phone? Oh, duh, I left it in the fridge. Dummy. That's what I've done a few times. So hope you guys don't make that mistake. But right now, since we are pop lock and dropping it on y'all, we're going to play the next song for you guys. And the next song is by an artist. A lot of people don't know how to pronounce this man's name because they think his name is Florida. No, his name is Flo Rida, featuring Sia with Wild Ones, requested by Maliana. That was Flo Rida featuring Sia with Wild Ones. What a great song. Now, my question to y'all, what would you do if you could live for eternity? Now, I would actually, I don't know, I'd probably not work out and eat all the junk food in the world because I know no matter how unhealthy I get, I'd probably I'm living forever anyway, so what's the point? So I'd eat like pizza, burgers, fried foods all day long. Of course, occasionally work out because I do love working out. But whatever it is that you guys do, whether you believe in eternity or not, send in your tweets because, for argument's sake, of course. What would you do if you can live forever? Would you sing Ooh La La? I don't know. Check it out. This is Eternity with Ooh La La. That was Eternity with Ooh La La La. Great song. A good example of what's Pop Lock and Dropping is all about today. So send your requests right now. Maybe have time for one or two more songs. But right now we have a caller online. TBS EFM, what's poppin'? Who am I speaking to?
Hello, Brian. This is Linda.
Hello, Linda. How you been?
Yeah. I'm doing good.
Okay. For our listeners, can you state your name and where you're from?
Yeah, this is Linda. Came from originally from China, but right now in Korea.
Okay, cool. So, How was the snow for you this morning?
Yeah.
How was the snow?
Snow. It's too little.
You want more snow?
Yes, the snow is not big.
Well, for me personally, because I drive a lot, I don't like snow when I'm driving, but I do love snow during Christmas. So I'm hoping this is just a preview of what we're going to get on Christmas Day. And then when I wake up on Christmas morning, I see snow everywhere.
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, very romantic.
Okay, where in China are you from originally?
Yeah.
No, where in China are you from?
I'm from Heilongjiang province.
Okay. Now, do you get a lot of snow there too?
There's a lot of snow, yeah. And Harbin is called Ice City.
Oh, Ice City. Yeah. I didn't know that. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. And also today we're talking about, funny moments in our life when we realize we need to relax and just chill. Now, what funny moment have you actually experienced?
Funny moment?
Yeah.
Too much funny moment.
Well, that's always a good thing,
Yeah.
That makes you realize that we're only human.
Yeah. I just can't remember.
Okay, it's all good. That's actually a funny moment too, because right when somebody asks you a question, certain people are like, "Oh, I know," and all of a sudden you're like, "Oh no, the question. It's a simple question, but you can't find the answer to it." So we'll make that funny moment for you today. But for now, we want to thank you for calling in. Is there anything you want to say before we let you go?
Just wish you are doing well and best wish for all the BFFs around the world.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, not 太早.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for calling again, and I hope to hear from you soon.
Yeah, take good care.
Alrighty,
Love
you as well. Love you too.
Yeah, bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Have a good day.
You as well.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that was Linda from China, living in Korea right now. But we're gonna play a song for y'all. This is Maroon 5 featuring Christina Aguilera with "Moves Like Jagger." That was "Moves Like Jagger" by Maroon 5 featuring Christina Aguilera. Now, I hope our show today was able to wake you guys up because I taught you a few things to do instead of coffee. You know, the whole rubbing the ear rim, everything, 30 seconds a day. It'll actually help you wake up. So if you guys are falling asleep right now, do that. If you're driving, use your hand that you're able to drive with on the steering wheel and the other hand to rub your ear a little bit to get you guys flowing and moving and, wide awake because you need to listen to my show. But guess what? It's time to wrap things up, y'all. My bad, because our show is already over, but I hope you guys are alert and happy, y'all. And the last song of the day is by Alexis Jordan, and the song is called Happiness. Don't be sad, because Brian will be back tomorrow. Peace, y'all.